Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam, welcome to the channel y'all, Chesh Nyak Shimash, Ni Hong, good day y'all. Well, today we are here with two Electroluxes. These are the 502s. These aren't mine, these belong to my friend Kimmy. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Kimmy's in the background. Kimmy doesn't want to be on camera, which is absolutely fine. But Kimmy's going to be my assistant bitch today. These are his machines, and so... Right, what is the plan with these, Kimmy?
So,
Look at me. Look at me.
So, mind your beeswax, please. That one on the left of you.
This one.
That one, I want that to be my best machine.
Yeah.
So, basically, I want to have a fully refurbed keeper.
And we're changing the cable. We're putting a new cable on.
Yeah. And taking the best bit off the one on your right.
This one.
To replace anything that's broken on the good one.
Right, so first of all, has this been desuppressed?
No.
So we're going to desuppressor it. Now some of them have their suppressors in the handle. Yeah. I can't remember if this one has it in the handle or if it has it in the base. I cannot remember.
I think from watching some of your older videos, they are in the base.
On the motor. Right, okay. So let's have a look. So if we look inside, we've got a bag. Oh, and we've got a clip, and we've got an air freshener. So we pop them to one side for now. In this one, it smells nice, but there's nothing in it. So, oh, hang on.
Oh, I do apologise. That's my useless attempt of trying to make a donut.
But that's perfect. That's my Blue Peter tip on that. Blue Peter tip. Oh yeah, you got them on both of them. Oh, my bodgery does rub off. The TAFE course. Was it 2 days or 3 days? Did you do the PhD? PhD. Right. So I can see for the start the cable there is split, which just happens. That's what happens with that machine. On this one, it hasn't.
I can see on the good one that this cable has split there.
Yeah. Split cable, so that definitely needs a new cable. So let me get one of my tools. There's no going back now.
Perfect. I didn't dare switch it on in that state.
No. You would have ended up with a fuzzy perm. Take the clip off. We'll take the plug off. Bin! Right. I'll put the clip on the plug there. So the broken cable, yes, okay, that's fine. The inside is nice and clean. The outside is clean, it just needs a polish. We'll take the bumper off and clean that.
It's the underside that I'm a bit suspicious of.
Be very delicate with these. Yep, that's all fine. That's still attached, that works. I can't see a split in the hose yet, but it looks fine.
It might have been when I took the cover off and looked at.
So this one, it's dirty. Oh yeah, and the thing is broken on it.
I think that one is slightly older than the good one, because on the front the design is slightly different.
Yeah, belt's loose. Belt seems loose-ish.
I bought some replacements.
I don't know what we're gonna... What needs what? Right, let's get this one open and let's have a look. Right, let's get you guys closer. Right, let's... God, they are blunt as fudgery.
Yeah.
They've been opened more times than a $2 whore.
Yeah, so that was my thinking with trying to use the best bits.
Yeah, the screws are better on that one. If you fussed about that,
No.
personally,
No, I'm definitely in your camp of whatever works, basically. Oh, maybe that one isn't working.
no, the hose on this is intact.
Oh, that's it then. Maybe it's the spare one that I'm thinking of.
The belt is as loose as a $2 hooker. Right, so we need to replace the cable on it and give it a clean. Right, I'm gonna have to open up and have a look inside the motor area. Rusty, we will get that cleaned. Let me get a bigger end. Wait.
Amazing where the dirt gets to in those, isn't it?
I know, and they're clean. What do you call it? Clean air.
Yeah.
Clean fan. Dirty fan. Clean fan.
It's a dirty house it's been used in.
So, Kimmy, why do you like,
These vacuums.
especially especially Electrolux?
I've just always loved them since childhood. I grew up with my mum having the cylinder 302.
Yeah.
My granny had the same. And my great granny, we had a 310. It was like an automatic one.
Oh yeah.
In a really sort of funky greeny brown. And I don't know, I just love the sound of it.
Yeah.
They might, people will have their opinions of them and they might think they weren't the best, but to be honest, for the time and for what they had to do, I thought it was fantastic. And just as a kid, I loved them.
They were superior compared to dirty fan vacuums of the day.
Yeah, and like we didn't have a 502, but I remember everybody that I knew, sort of friends from school or anybody like that, their mothers would always have one of these, and I always wanted one. And I don't think they were in production at the time, but I thought one day I want to get one and
Yeah.
have it working. So it's a bit of a childhood ambition being realised here. But yeah, that 70s period of Electrolux, the uprights and the cylinders, I don't think you can beat them really.
No. So there's the suppressor there.
Right, okay.
and these are a pain in the ass. And I'll tell you for why.
You have to solder them off or something.
There is. I'll take that little screw out. So if you come closer,
Yeah.
see these wires here?
Oh yeah.
These are the wires directly into the stator, which is the static part of the armature
Right. Okay.
to make the motor. So these are actually like soldered onto the board, which has the suppressor on the back of it.
Okay.
So,
You have to unsolder them. Is that even a thing?
well,
Can you cut it off with a knife? I don't know. You can
so
tell
if I
this is why I've come to you, because I'm totally clueless when it comes to the technical things.
this is the house of Bodgery.
I've got two on there.
Yeah, one for the live, one for the neutral.
Okay. I wish I'd paid more attention at school in science class.
So they're on this. You guys can't see this board here. So you've got the live and neutral coming in, and then you've got the actual bare single wires around here, which you need. Basically, you're going to have to connect this up to this
Right. Okay.
to remove the suppressor, which isn't a problem. So see, so you move the wire there. I need your camera to take pictures. I left my little one inside.
Yeah. Let's get it on for you.
Okay, there's no going back.
Go for it.
There's no
Be
going
brave.
back. I'm trying to get as much of that wire. There we go, we've desuppressed it. So then this needs to go to that needs to go to there.
I've been on the end.
So
suppressor
I need
going
your
towards it.
camera again. I'll get my other little
That's right.
camera in a minute. All right, so we have now, we can take out the motor, simple as that. We can pull out the jigsaw piece, this, and we can now separate. I don't want to, well, I mean, I'm going to have to for the rewiring, but can you do me a favor and move my Range Rover over there?
I'll drive off in it.
Thank you. Right, so now we just left with this, which is fine. So we take off the seal like so, and we remove the. Something just fell out. That was a piece of rubbish. Okay, that's fine.
doesn't look like it's in that bad nick.
No.
They normally tell us about, don't they?
It just depends on use, really. The corners, like I got one, and the corners are a bit scraff on it. Right, okay, so we have stripped it. So we have the top, that's going to be washed, bumper's going to be washed, wheels are going to be washed, the seal's going to be washed, that's going to be washed. Those I'm going to leave in white vinegar to clean. That's fine, that can be washed. They can stay there. And this whole thing can be washed. Let me get a little thing for white vinegar. Yeah. Tetrachloride. Can't use that. Where's the white vinegar? White vinegar. So all the parts with rust on them will go into that. That can be cleaned as well. Right, so we leave them fizz away. That's there, that's there. We'll come back to that. Don't need that, but we'll leave it there. Put the white vinegar away. I'll give all this to Andy. I mean to Kimmy. That can go in there as well, Kim. Right. That can go in there as well. Just tuck them on the floor. Let's give this a vacuum.
Have you got any dates on it?
So the one thing I want to do before we disappear off to do the cleaning of that, you can put that down,
That's right.
is Singer oil, which is for the bearing on the top. And what I want to do is put in some Singer oil. Well, it's not the empty one, is it? I think it is. Oh no, there's a bit left. There's a dribble left in the old.
Drop out of that. Get your money's worth.
Exactly. There we go. And we're going to leave this stand and let the Singer oil soak through into the top bearing. Now, the bottom bearing, some of them you can screw, these ones you can't. They've got these latches on them, these metal latches. You'd have to unsolder all of the, I mean, they really made these not good to fix.
Yeah.
On some of the, maybe the newer ones or the older ones, I can't remember, these just have a little flap you can come off. You can undo 4 screws, you can take the brushes out and then you can take it off and pull out the stator. So the
Like I've
armature
seen the cylinder ones,
and clean this. Yeah, exactly. But these ones are really really made difficult for repairing them. So the only thing I can do is, I got some contact cleaner down in here, and I need to find a place.
That's a really dumb question. That bit at the bottom, is that where the fans are?
Yes, the twin fans.
Right. I think you said it's a clean air machine or something.
Yes.
So does that mean they're not likely to be that dirty?
They will get sort of like slightly, they will get dusty if it's been misused.
Yeah.
And with a broken bag or no bag, then it's just going to suck all that through the motor, and then it's really hard to fix it.
Yeah, fine.
But I can see that it's in pretty good condition. So I've put some contact cleaner in. It's definitely not sounding as rough as it was. I mean, I know there'll be people out there that wouldn't recommend it, but it's what works for me. This is WD-40, but this is the high performance white lithium grease. Again, be very careful what you put in, because you want to try and guess and aim. This is just a guess and aim of where that bearing is.
You kind of find a hole and stick it in, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like that. You just kind of, yeah, basically, yeah. Right, so what we're going to do now is just leave that. I am now
You're going to clean your teeth?
yeah, clean my teeth. Just give this a little rub, and all the rust is coming off pretty well. I'm just kind of like giving it a bit of an agitation to get it started. This will take a while. I would put it in the sandblaster, but because it's such little parts, so they'll be fine. They'd come out in the sandblaster fine, but because it's not worth me turning the whole thing on just for this. She's good in there.
The unseen bits as well. It's not like it was on the
Yeah,
front of the cleaner or something.
but it's good to get the rust off, like with the side of the motor.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to leave that there for now. Kimmy and I are going to go inside, and Kimmy's going to be put to work cleaning vacuum parts, and leave that, and then we're going to come back, and what we're going to work on next is replacing the cable for this, which is a bit of a bitch. It's not difficult, it's just a bit of a bitch.
So you've got to, I guess, wire it into the handle.
Yeah.
And then feed it all the way back down to
Which is where you got to kind of like, there's a couple of ways of doing it. What I like to do is to feed the cable through here, and then cut the cable or whatever, and then pull it through.
Okay.
You can also use it with a piece of string. If you tie a piece of string to it and tie it through, you've got to be able to pull that cable through it like that. So it's not difficult, it's just
fiddly, isn't it?
It's fiddly and a bit of luck. And then that's all we've got to do then is polish it. So I need a bucket of soapy water. Right, bucket of soapy water. Right, we'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, so all of these are now cleaned because Kimmy cleaned them all. Very good, Kimmy.
Oh, I am a scrubber.
Scrubber. I've also got a bucket of water here. I've taken out the parts that were in the vinegar and washed them and wiped them and cleaned them, so they look much better. Now we've got this beast to contend with. So I'm trying to work out. I need to take the handle off this because it's been a while since I've done one of these. Bugger sticks.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Top. I just need to familiarize myself. Yes. I remember now. So the cable comes in different parts. So what happens is, where's the new cable? So one part of the wire comes in here. Brown goes up to there. The blue one goes up to there.
So old it's never moved, isn't it?
Yeah. You little shit. It's just that tiny bit too big. It'll get on. That's why you have to put a little bit of lube on it. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to lube it. I've got some more Singer oil somewhere. Yeah. Where is my other bottle of Singer oil? Oh, actually, there it is. This is silicone grease lubricant. Ain't what you do, is the way that you do it, and that's what makes results. Right.
Remember these little tips and stuff? Having whatever it was called, silicon. Has somebody told you about that, or did you just like?
It's logic,
find it out
really.
yeah.
Just yeah. So that's going to go into there. We need to get it to there, and we need to get it to there. So where was the wire that I just? Where's the old? Where's that little bit of original wire?
Paying attention to
There it is. So then this will be my guide. Actually, that should be okay.
I've never seen that done.
You dripped in my lube. Don't contaminate your lube. Argentina. Right. Now, I need to recreate these little tags, you see.
Very difficult.
Very difficult. Morning campers. Right. This is where all my YouTube money goes to. Buying odds and bloody sods.
They're so expensive now, aren't they? I'd like to see them try and do this on Blue Peter.
Yeah.
Sticky back plastic. I don't even know, is Blue Peter still on?
I have no idea. I think it is. I'm really not sure, to be honest.
We're of an age now, we don't watch things like that, do we?
No. Oh, it didn't work. Try again, innit? That's better. Get the right end, though. One. Right, okay, so we got that sorted. So we feed it through, brown up to there, blue through here, right? So that end is sorted. Now, the next thing we have to do with the other end is to do the same thing again, but this time it's going to be going down through here. Yes, thank you. Now, it runs through here. through here. This is its Achilles heel.
Yeah. This is not accessible, really, is it?
I mean, it's just sort of like it's bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch.
And then you've got to obviously, like you said, try and feed the new one back up there.
Yep.
Not going to be simple.
Right. So we got a little bit of leeway because we're pulling the cable up this end. All right. So we got a little bit of leeway here. So back to this end. So we need to disconnect. Let's take this off. Pull off this from the switch. There we go. All right, so this is the wire. Now I'm going to use the other end of the wrong one. Spaghetti. Now I know you'd be thinking, "Oh, just take it off; it's easier." But I really want this wire just to stay in place for a minute and just behave. Now, let me think. I don't know how easy this is going to be to...
I'll feed it down.
No, fuck it. I'm going to tape it. I think. Don't know if this is gonna work.
Too thick to get on there.
It does seem that way. Yeah. Bugger! Don't worry, I have another method. had a load of double-ended ones, and where have I put them? Ah, here they are. Are those the smallest ones? Yes. Some of them are for sale, and then some of them are future refurbs or videos. Right, so what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to give you that end.
Yeah.
We're through.
Oh, you're a genius. You're not a pretty face, are you?
No, I'm a fish waff. Right, so we've done that bit. Now we need to feed it through this end.
I'm trying to give you a bit more slack.
You're trying to say I'm tight?
Expression. Apologies to any Australians out there who are deeply offended.
Is that rain?
I can hear something. It might be leaves because it's really windy.
Come on, you little bitch, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now.
I know.
Having such a good time. Ta-da!
Hey. I can't need to unwind this.
Right. The only thing I need to do now is find out how much of this needs to come. Look at the carbon dust on everything. Carbon dust on everything. No, it's all right.
It's not my car, it's because I've never used the machine.
No.
It's somebody else.
Can the camera see this end?
Yes, yeah.
Good. So now we got it through, cut it off completely, and I need to wet this cloth. And just wipe the carbon dust off everything.
That's from that bit where the vent is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That,
I mean, look.
those grills were a bugger to clean.
Mm-hmm.
Toothbrush and all sorts, that one.
Scott? Yeah? Is it raining? No. Oh, it just sounds like rain. Right, so we've got it fed through. It's chunky. It's chunky, it's honky, it is a little donkey. Right.
I guess the rest of it then covers it almost. Because I know this is like, obviously it's a new lead and it's a longer lead, and the purists might not like it, but it's practical to have a longer lead.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so we're in, right? Now, so I need to, that's more than enough for the motor. Now I have to okay, so that's now going to be for the plug,
That's my flex.
and then the other end, so that is what goes to there.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a faff, but it's just got to be done.
Yeah, I'm really impressed actually how quickly you've done that, because like you say, it's a real faff.
It is just a bit of a faff, and you've got to make sure all these freaking things all fit in properly as
There's
well.
the whole thing with like making sure you've got enough slack, because with the bending of the hood and the
Yep.
plugging into the motor and all that kind of thing.
But luckily it does give you a little bit of room, so a little bit of wiggle room.
You know what, I'll be able to see my whole house from one socket.
Yeah. Right, so that is now in place there. So I am going to put, this cable is also a little thick.
Like me.
You can buy, next time I would recommend getting the thinner, the thinner flex,
Right.
which I've got upstairs for the other machines, but it's fine. Just makes your life easier.
I was kind of winging it. I can't.
No, you're absolutely fine. It's like, again, it's sort of like only through experience. I was like, oh shit, next time I'm going to get a thinner cable.
I worked out that it was just a 2-wire.
Yeah, 2-core, yeah.
2-core, that's it.
All right, so we got that one in, yeah?
Yeah.
Now we need to put this back on, which was the little brass screw.
Something there, is that to do with it?
Yeah. Alright, so we got that on. Come on, ducky, get on.
Come on, me duck.
Yeah, it does. Okay, there we go. That is that. Now, the brown one and then the blue one. What we can actually do. Take a little bit more off. Which is a little tag, so I need something like this. tag that back onto the switch, like so. And then the blue ones, because the blue ones go together. This is where the bodgery comes in.
We like a bit of budget.
Dun 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 dun. Basically, we just need to connect these two blue wires together. They don't need to be on that bracket. Technically, they could be.
Okay.
They could go on the same one. I'm just trying to work it out so I got
Do they neutralise each other?
enough room. To get just been making sure that you can get.
Yeah, that will close. Don't give you much room, does it?
No. Right, I think that should work. Not really, no.
Is it because that cable's too thick?
Yeah. Ah, you bastard. Ah.
That
It's
bit
this.
of plastic, yeah. Took somebody's eye out.
Sorry. There we go, look.
Fantastic. Well
Sorry,
done.
I had to cut that bit off, but
Oh, come on.
without it, it wouldn't have been able to close.
There's no point apologising for that. I think that's a
Yeah,
brilliant
well,
idea.
if I, you know, to the people out there, be like, but yeah, it closes now,
That's superb.
and that's
That
all
is-
I had to do was just take off a tiny little bit,
That's
so it
genius.
doesn't affect the structure, strength
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it. It's just taking a piece off.
I mean, 45 years ago, Luton production line, they're not going to be thinking, oh, we need to make space for this, and, recabling it. So you have to do what you have to do.
So my next bodgery thing is I need to get these two wires together, because there's absolutely no room for me to put them both on this.
Yeah.
I could redo it, but there's nowhere really for this. There's no back
Ah, I see what you mean.
space for it to go under unless I do that. Right, actually no, I think there might be a way of doing this. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I've got them crossed and my toes.
So that one's okay, see how that one is on there?
Yeah.
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 If I can get it around the other way. Okay, so that lies pretty flat in there like that,
Yeah,
see?
and then that one comes on the top.
So, how the hell am I going to do that? Right, what about... If I can get the 2 of these wires onto this one thing, because as long as they're together, and then that can just rest on top of that. Right. Really limiting space, really freaking limiting space. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this.
Is it the old-fashioned way?
Fuck, I hate doing this, that's why. One. Done.
Hey.
I don't know if this is going to work. I need more wire.
No, I was earlier on bigging up Electrolux. And how wonderful they were.
They are.
Well, thank you very much, Electrolux.
Thank you. He hasn't locked us in, he just put the key back.
What do? Just squash it together.
Yeah. Oh, my back.
Oh, shit.
There.
Hurrah.
Fuck. I mean, flipping egg. We're still recording.
Get ready to bleed.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Good. Right, come on, love. Get in the on. Ah.
Deserves a medal. Deserve a knighthood for that.
Rewired.
Hey! Oh, that is just genius. That is fantastic. That's one hell of a flex now, isn't it?
Wait, look at the thickness of that. They say it's all about girth.
Do you know
Right.
what, the other thing that I've just thought, that little Electrolux flex clip, probably not going to fit on that, is it?
No.
Do you know what? It's not the end of the world, is it?
Where did I do with the original cable? Oh, can you...
one?
Did I? No, this here. I thought I would...
Oh no, oh this is the...
No, that's right. I
got
wanted the
you.
plug.
Yeah.
Because, well, I got all this stuff out. I may as well rewire it and put the plug on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we can go and have a cup of tea and then do the motor part.
Yeah, it'd be nice to keep that plug because
Yeah, that's
really
that's a hell of a chunky MK plug.
I'm guessing that's probably the original one that the first owners put on it.
Oh, definitely.
Because they didn't used to give you plugs, did they?
No.
Volex, that was the name of plugs I remember. Our 302 had a Volex plug on it.
I mean, I remember as a very, very young kid, I do remember the plugs, and they were like a black vulcanized rubber.
Yes, yes.
And oh, they had
They
such a smell to it, a distinct smell.
Yeah.
And I remember it.
Because with that one, oh, it's a bit similar to that. You had to actually feed the cable through like a rubber ring, for want of the best,
Yeah.
at the bottom. There was a bit like this grey thing on the end of the handle there. It fed through something, there was more to it.
Yeah.
Which was probably a bugger if the fuse went or something.
What is the fuse on this? Yeah, 13 amp.
Bit more space in that one to work with.
Yeah. poor thing, you must be bored just watching me do this.
No, I'm loving it. This is what a school day should be like, but at the age of 45. Yeah, I just wouldn't have the confidence to attempt anything like this.
No, you will. I didn't either.
But it's the sort of the care and the love that goes into it, which is like, it's just brilliant.
Would help if I put the fuse back in. Right, we safely rewired. We are safely replugged. So when you open up this, and I don't think there's not much pressure on it like it was. It's actually moving, if you see.
Yeah.
It's moving up and down.
Got you.
So it's not going to have so much wear.
Excellent.
Right, so we've done that end. Now we back up to the ass end of it.
Yeah. Cup of tea first, and then
Cup of tea.
salt it out.
And come back. Right. Right, we've gone and had a cup of tea. I am going to clear all this stuff. I don't throw anything away yet until the job is done, just in Timberlake case. We had a quick look at Sam's video on the Electrolux, and he's going to do exactly the same thing that I was going to do, is to solder the wire on for the motor. So we basically have to kind of put the machine back together. So yeah, I'm going to remove this one out the way because we don't need it.
The good thing with that one, there's no damage to that cable, so
Yeah.
when the time comes to have a go at that,
So
it's not going to be so vicious.
So we got the base. I'm going to give this hose a wipe.
There's no damage to it, is there?
No, it's fine actually.
Must have been a trick of the light, maybe. It just looked like it got a hole in it.
I'm not going to be too rough with it because they do get brittle.
Yeah. I'm sure I saw somebody suggest using like a washing machine hose or something, but that didn't look.
Pond hose.
Ah, pond hose.
Or yeah, pond hose over like vacuum hose, pond hose.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. What was I doing?
You're gonna wipe it, I think. No, you wipe that.
Yeah,
Yep,
what was I
sorry.
doing? I wanted. Oh yeah, that was it. I need to take off the excess Singer oil from this, because obviously this is where the belt goes on, and
Yeah.
oils and belts don't mix. And we've got, I just saw it, the motor cap there, and that on that end. That's where it sits in there. Jeez, this wire is so freaking fragile. That is it. That is all we've got to work with when it comes to reconnecting this to this. That's it. I know. So
Not jigsaw. rubber.
Yeah. I'm just looking for something that I can use to keep this
A little tin or something.
propped up. Yeah, good idea, tin. Sponge! This'll do. Wire. This can go on. Where's that Lego piece? I saw that. Not Lego piece, the jigsaw. Oh, just.
You know, it's tea. At least I've learnt now that I need a
Yeah.
table.
It's not gonna fit. No. But it's gonna keep itself down there, to be honest, because it's kind of thick wire,
Yeah.
so
Hooray.
it's gonna keep itself in there. See?
That's cool.
All right. That's wedged in.
Yay.
Right. So. Oh no, it doesn't go through that. It goes through that. That's bloody awkward, that's all. I'm gonna give this a little bit more wire. Get down there, you little shit. bloody wire's been a pain in the ass. There we go. Got to get that around there. That down there. Right. Get down there, you little bugger. Don't pop up again. Right. Nothing move. Right, if you think I'm missing anything, please remind me as we go along, right? So that's all in there. What we need to do now is to connect these two wires to this. So that's definitely too long as it is. So I'm going to cut a piece off. And we're going to connect these two wires up.
Some people, they say that you should have a suppressor still, but I mean, what's the point of it?
Yeah.
If everything's digital, are you really going to cause that much of a problem with it? The amount it will be used as well.
Actually, I think I should make this. Ow. Right. Now. I think I'm going to connect it up first. On your photographs, can you tell me which side is the brown, which side is the blue?
Yeah.
the blue's over that side. Right. I absolutely do not need all of that. Even that's too much. Right, it's wired.
Fantastic.
No, it's come out.
Oh.
Shit.
Because there's that little of it, I think.
Yep. Right, it's connected.
The glue, that's electrical tape, is that right?
Yeah, you can get this electrical tape in all different colours. I just happen to have it in red, matches my lips.
We've got red, white and blue going on there.
I know. Do not try this at home. Do this at your own risk, as they say.
This is a good way to experiment and learn some new little tricks and
Yeah.
things, isn't it?
That's bloody stuck tight. Next. Come on. Oh shit, this came out. Really? No. Okay. Le test.
Last stand clap.
Uh-huh.
I can see sparks, but I think you can normally anyway.
Yeah, you can, yeah. It works. I just want this bloody gasket to stay on. Right, there's nothing missing off that.
Yeah, you put the pedal thing in or anything first, no?
What's
No,
that?
I don't think you do the pedal.
This? No,
Yeah.
no.
Wheels, no.
No, the back wheels fit on
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's cool.
The main wheels fit on that.
No,
Yeah.
cigar goes on after, so yeah, it's fine. I guess once that's on, it makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Oh my god. It's in. You absolute nightmare.
I remember in one of your other videos you kept losing the screws down.
Oh. I wonder if there's someone shouting, you forgot so-and-so, so-and-so. Oh yeah, I did this, but we can't use it,
Well,
so
no, that's it. I'll
just keep that
as a
safe.
little memento. Might have it framed. say to put on it. Noticed something as well.
What's that?
That motor cover is the same colour as the machine, but it must be a newer model or newer version of that model because the other one is older and it's brown. It's weird.
Ah, right, yeah.
So they must have had a change of design or colouring or whatever.
Right, that makes it so much easier. Next, let's put this little boot back on. Which
Don't know what that is.
where the fruit sticks did this thing go? Oh, I know where it was from. This.
Ah, got you.
Which
Might not fit now.
no, it doesn't, because the cable.
That's not the end of the world.
No, it's not going to fit back
What
on.
is it? Oh,
It's not going to cause any issue because it's the seal of this goes around here. Okay. It's actually quite a good thing actually because it keeps the old cable into place.
It's not putting
But
any pressure on it then,
but
is
that's
it?
not got any bendy pressure on it because it's slightly moving in and out. Can you see?
Perfect.
So
And I'm not a purist in that respect, so I'm not going to start splitting hairs and things.
little scrap pile of leftover bits. Right, wheels. Oh, hang on a second now. My mind has gone mush now. Let's get the bumper on.
Can do. You can always turn the other one upside down to have a look, just to check.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The old shoe shop where I lived as a kid, or in the village I lived as a kid, they had one of those in the shop.
Huh. It's not happy. Okay. trick sticks. This is such an afterthought.
It surprises me that they've made it so difficult, because you think that would be one of the things that you'd maybe have to replace.
I mean, it would be fine. I mean, it's got the clips on and it's got the hooks on it. It doesn't really need the screw, but they put it on there.
Yeah.
But
I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at
no,
the awkwardness of it.
it is.
I really wish you hadn't invited me, you know?
Yeah, this is all part of it. There. I'm just gonna have to pull that over. It's too bloody hard. So one thing we find with stuff like this, it's the little things that take the bloody longest. I wonder if I've got it the wrong way. Because the hole doesn't seem to be in the right place. Yeah. Or not. Yes, right, okay, it's in there.
Quite impressed that it's surprisingly little swearing.
I know. Right.
Stretch though, won't it?
So there we go. That's the first hint of the day. Screw it on first and then put it on. You little shit. Right.
Call it the 502 because there's 502 awkward bloody bits to it.
Ooh, smoother. Smooth. Oh, my bloody back.
Want to sit on this stool?
No, I'm alright. We are getting there.
Oops. Do you want to pass me that bucket?
I'll leave it there just in case I need to use something. Now, brush roll.
Right, yeah, sorry, I didn't get a chance to...
These are fantastic. So easy compared to the Hoover.
Yeah. I have got new brushes and that.
What are these them?
Should be. Sorry, I've not unwrapped them.
No, it's alright.
Yes, there's two small
yeah.
ones and two long
That's
ones.
right.
That one didn't have the beta bars, but to be honest, I'd rather it just be brushes.
God, look at the difference.
Look at the death falling out of that.
I know.
Remains of Tutankhamun or somebody.
Yep. Wrong one.
Unbelievable difference, really, isn't it? That clearly had some use.
Definitely. I mean, think about it, if you want to take this apart and wash it and kind of stuff,
Yeah,
then you can.
That bit I can cope with. It was anything underneath that motor cover that terrified me.
Now.
Yeah, so that they should slide off as well. Or it might be the other way around, possibly.
No, either way, you just got to make sure that it's
Okay.
fitted in.
I think I took them out of the 504 that I've got, and I put them in the wrong way, and I couldn't put the bearing cap in on.
Ah. That one's got a nice and nubbly bit to it. Yeah, it fits in better.
Yeah.
Right, these are fantastic. They just need a quick vac. What's that?
Back to the bottom of that as well.
Oh yeah.
Not that I'm
No, but yeah, it all bloody fell out. Put a bit of grease in them, to be honest. Oh.
Eruption.
I don't want, not even going to see what it looks like.
Yeah. This is a clean video.
Not with me around. This is like carry on vacuuming. Just a little bit. A bit stiff. Right. Belt.
Belt in the bag. Got the new one.
No, but they'll be alright.
I bet that's awkward to get in as well.
Yep.
501st awkward bit.
Oh, I thought I had that on then. There you are, you little shit.
I'd expect like Mrs. Miggins in 1977 to do that.
Oh, exactly, or Mr. Miggins.
Aha. How easily you just put that in there? When I tried, I got it in wrong, and when I pulled it out, it took the skin off the base of my thumb.
Ouch!
There was quite a lot of swearing.
Uh-huh. Why are you not going in, you little shit?
It's not, housing inside's not broken.
Shit. No.
They're not the phones you got. No.
No, 'cause that is supposed to go under there. No.
I can see it through there spinning. It's the right screw, isn't it?
Oh no, it is broken.
Okay.
Scheisse Manelli.
It still should pretty much hold that, shouldn't it?
Yeah. There was no piece of plastic that came off from it.
It was probably like that when I bought it. Because that's the only one that
But it did screw out, so...
That was the only machine that I hadn't taken the faceplate off. I did it for the others.
Yeah, I can see it's going on. But I didn't see any broken bits of plastic or anything fly off when we did it. It'll stay on, but it's not ideal. I hope the screw doesn't come out, does it? Yeah, it does. Bugger! No, it wasn't doing it before.
Maybe the rust was holding it in.
Yo, you little shit. It'll be okay. You'll still be able to use it. The only thing you can do is sort of like try and rebuild it with, but then it's just such a freaking faff, and it's never going to hold it as tight. Okay, let's plug it in. Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
How smooth that sounds. I think I sort of pulled it out in the middle and then...
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right, just make sure nothing falls off it. Okay. So we're going to take it over there. I'll give you so much cable with it. And we're going to give it a test with a little bit of gay wedding.
Oh, we love that.
Okay, so we have got some gay wedding down here. If you can see it. Okay, Maestro, come on.
Here we go.
Perfect. That sounds so good.
That is as good as my SIBO, which is what, 10 years old?
Yeah,
And still
that
like
is
new.
fantastic. I'm going to have a little go of it too. Let's have a little go.
Hold that out of the way.
Yeah, go on in.
Onto the cable bitch.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
It's amazing. Do you know what? I bet that has never been better since it was new.
No.
We even get a whistle.
Now, there's one way, and the only way, to check the suction power of one of these. Can you pull my chicken's head off? Hiya! Right. The ultimate CFM, AFM, BFM, Max FM test. Switch it on, Maestro. Yep. It passes. It's from the 1970s, and it passed the modern day suction CFM, AFM, BFM, BFS, HMV suction test. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. Right, okay, so the last thing we have to do now with this is give it a blooming good clean up. So this, it's covered in, what do they call it? Dust. Carbon dust. So I've just put a little bit of elbow degreaser on it just to remove any stubborn dirt. And I'm just going over it with a cloth just to remove any of the sticky, stubborn carbon dust. There we go, that'll do. Now, can you remember what the first rule of polishing plastics is? Never have a dry sponge.
Ah, okay.
Otherwise you'll end up burning it. So all it takes is just a little bit of moisture, that's all, just to moisten your sponge up. Should never have a dry sponge, it'll friction.
Does that apply to dusters when you use a bit of this?
Yes. Dust, anybody, dust. So V36, still got some of this left. Going to put some on the pad. I've used this pad on another machine, so there's plenty still in the pad. Okay, what I'm going to do now is put this on time lapse and get this polished for you. So there we go, guys. We have got the Electrolux 502A, because it is A and B. We have got it polished and shining with a new cable on it. An exceptionally lot of bodgery with the help of my bodgery bitch today, Kimui. But yeah, we've tried it all as you've seen in demonstrations, and we've polished it, and Kimmy had another go, and you absolutely love it, don't you? So it sounds really, really good, and it looks really, really good now, and it's just working as it should be, as good as when it left the factory. This one, we didn't have to take any parts off it, but we've just given it a go, and it sounds like a bag of nails. So you'll see the 502B in another video where we'll take a look at this and see what we can do with this one. The cable on this isn't broken, actually, so we're not going to have to change cables. But it's a lot of fun to do it. And it really, really, really needed a new cable because the other one was just knackered. So there we go. We're done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'd like to thank Kimmy for coming here today with these machines and let me fix them. Let me bodge on them. Let me bodge them. And yeah, so you can go home now and you can use this. So it's a bit of a long one today. But I hope you've enjoyed because, you know, I've had a subscriber and a friend come up and let me do these to his machines and clean them and fix them and stuff. So I'd like to thank you very much as well. So anyway, guys, I'll see you now next week where we'll be, because this is not the only two machines that he's brought up, and we will have a crack and take a look at the next one. So I'll see you next week, guys. Bye bye.